John F. Kennedy says, "Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty."
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of YemmaNation Explores Reading. In today's episode, we're going to read a book to you called
Habitats.
Habitats is written for a second grade level, but as always, you don't have to be in second grade to enjoy the read along with us. Our special guest reader today is going to be my son,
Julian.
Once again, we're glad to have him on the show. He's joining us on the couch. Don't forget to stay tuned after our reading and follow along with our book talk. Thanks again, everybody.
Habitats by Fran Downey. Our planet. If you could zoom into space and look back at Earth, you would see blue water, green and brown land, and white clouds. Beautiful, isn't it? And it's a great place to live. Where do plants and animals live? Plants and animals live almost every place on Earth. These places can be wet or dry, hot or cold. A place where plants and animals get what they need to stay alive is a habitat. What are Earth's habitats like? What kinds of plants and animals live in these habitats? Let's find out. Water habitats. Most of Earth is covered by water. Some plants and animals live in the saltwater ocean. Other kinds of plants and animals live in fresh water. Some live in a quiet pond, some live in a rushing river. Land habitats. Some plants and animals can never live in water. They live and grow on land. There are different kinds of land habitats. Prairies, forests, and deserts are a few examples. How are they different? A forest habitat. Let's explore a forest habitat. In many forests, you would find lots of different trees. Some trees have wide leaves, others have needles. A needle is a kind of narrow leaf. Many animals live in a forest habitat. In some forests, squirrels build leaf nests in trees. Woodpeckers find insects to eat in the trees. What other animals might live in a forest habitat? Forests are habitats for many animals, including deer, salamanders, woodpeckers, black bears, and red foxes. A forest is one place where many plants and animals live. What do plants and animals need to survive? A habitat is important. It provides plants and animals with air, water, food, and space, all the things they need to stay alive or survive. But a habitat has to be the right match for each animal. For example, a squirrel could not survive in the ocean, and a whale could not survive in a forest. All animals have basic needs. They must have food, air, and water. They must have space or shelter. A shelter can be a home or a safe place. All plants have basic needs too. They must have light, water, air, and space to live and grow in their habitats. Plants and animals have special parts such as a bird's feathers. Most birds use their feathers and wings to fly. These parts help them survive. A deer has white and tan fur. The two colors of fur help hide the deer. It blends in with the forest. The young deer, or fawn, blends in with the sunlight and shadows of the forest. This helps it survive. How do plants and animals depend on each other? Can you imagine a world without plants? Animals could not survive without plants, but plants could survive without animals. Animals need plants. Plants make their own food using sunlight, air, water, and nutrients. Nutrients are parts of food and soil that help plants and animals grow. Animals can't make their own food. Some animals eat only plants, some eat only animals, and some animals eat both plants and animals. Plants and animals depend on each other. Plants get energy from the sun. Energy is the ability to do active things. A mouse eats plants for food. It gets energy from the plant. When an owl eats the mouse for food, it gets energy from the mouse. Animals need plants for more than food. Plants give off oxygen. It is the part of air that animals breathe in to survive. So, animals really do depend on plants. They need plants for oxygen. They need plants for food. They also need plants for shelter. Plants need animals. Why do some plants need animals? Most plants are rooted in the ground. So many plants need animals to carry their seeds. This way, plants can grow in new places. There is another way that animals help plants. Animals dig in the soil. This loosens the soil and makes it easier for the plants to grow there. Animal waste also helps enrich soil. Dead and decaying plants and animals do too. They add nutrients back to the soil. Nutrients enrich the soil, which helps new plants grow. Life on planet Earth. Earth has many habitats. Some are water habitats, others are land habitats. Plants and animals live in these habitats. Plants and animals get what they need to survive in their habitats. Their special parts help them get what they need. All plants and animals in a habitat help one another to survive.
The end.
Really well done, Julian. Thanks for reading aloud to us. And thank you, everybody, for following along. I've always loved to learn about habitats, and I love nature and animals. My house is even surrounded by the woods. So Julian and I, we get to see deer, hawks, even coyotes every single day. I wanted to know, Julian, what's your favorite kind of habitat?
I like snowy habitats.
Snowy habitats? That's awesome. The book didn't really talk about snowy habitats. What kind of animals do you like from in there?
I like the baby Arctic fox.
Oh, the baby Arctic fox. We all know how cute they can be. Mm-hmm. My favorite habitat, if you didn't already know, is the forest. I just love being surrounded by trees and looking up in the sky and seeing different birds and seeing different deer with their camouflage, even squirrels. I want to ask you, what is your favorite habitat? You want to leave your answers in the comment box? I would love to see what all your favorite habitats are. So, with that being said, I'm going to end today's episode. Thank you guys once again. I hope you all take care. Julian, thanks again. You're always welcome on my show. Tune in for the next episode of YemmaNation Explores Real. Thank you. Bye.